Welcome to Triple Threat Gaming Guru. In today's video, it is my first, well, technically second within this V Union series, but first in terms of actually using and playing the V Union. So I'm going to do the Greninja deck, and I've kind of come up with adding it to my Kyogre. So we're going to clone Kyogre and Blissey, and we're going to do some editing. So we're going to search. If you go up here to your stage, you can actually search different stages: V Star, V Max, Break, Mega Evolution. I don't know what this restored one is. I'm guessing from an older set that I don't know about. So we're just going to do V Union and Water. And that limits it to Greninja. Alright, so that puts us at 64 cards. Now the way this works is we're gonna substitute some cards here, particularly probably get rid of Roseanne. I don't want to eliminate as much on the energy. We'll bring down Kyogre to 2. I don't really want to affect these two. So I still need one more card. And I'm going to be adding a card. Professor Burnet. What it does is allows me to search my deck for 2 cards and discard them. I'm just adding 2 of them. That'll get me all of them, even though I'm kind of relying on the fact that I'm discarding all these cards to do it. But if I get a Professor Burnet, that's a good way of getting that. The other one, I forget its name. I know it starts with a P. Peonia. Here we go. Yeah. Peonia. Lets me look at my prize cards. So this way, if one of the Greninja is in my prizes, I'll know and I can look for it and swap them out. Those are the only additions, so I've got to find a way to remove 5 other cards. I think we'll take away 1 bosses. We'll get rid of Gloria. It's a very useful card, but we don't need it. We need the Quick Ball and Ultra Ball to be able to discard the V Union if we get it in our hand. So we don't want to touch those. I think we'll take down Blissey to 1. And what else can we get rid of? Bring Switch down 1, and we'll bring down 1 energy. We're still in a good place with energy. We'll see how this deck goes. So Kyogre, Blissey. I think I spelled that right. Nope. GRE. Alright. So this is just one variation that I've been thinking of. The other is just off of the regular Kyogre. So just Kyogre, Volcarona, add in that V Union, and we'll see. We're gonna do some testing. So I always like to do my test deck. Not because I'm weak, but because I want to actually test it without having to worry about what my opponent can do. Cryogonal will bring out Kyogre. In this way I can really test out trying to get that V Union out. So, Quick Ball. We'll discard an energy. And this will let us look in our hand. So we have 1, 2, 3. We have all 4 parts that we need. You can't actually use your Quick Ball to search for the Greninja. So we'll do Blissey. I want to keep this other Quick Ball in case I draw one of them and need to discard something. Element chain. And see, we were pretty close to being able to draw that. So we'll attach all the energy onto Kyogre. So the important thing is not to make getting the V Union the main strategy in your deck. Keep Kyogre what Kyogre is, but have it more as a back burner or a secret weapon per se. Like, oh sweet, I've got this Pokemon that I can use. If you discard all those cards, great. Alright, so we've built up our Pokemon here. We're gonna retreat Cryogonal. Yeah, I already attached energy per turn. Do Aqua Slap. Choose 2 Pokemon to do 150 damage to done. So here's the Peonia card. We don't really need this, but since we have it in our hand, we're going to use it just so you can see what it can do. So now we return water energies. Now we have Quick Ball and Ultra Ball. We'll use this Peonia to look at that last card. And let's look at what we have discarded so far. None of the Greninja. We'll do another Aqua Storm. Choose 100 damage. Go. So I know these last 2 are energy cards. Alright. So we've got one of the Greninja pieces out. Choose a card to discard. We'll bring on another Cryogonal. Just because this one's almost done for. So that puts us with 3 of them in here. I don't want to attack because I want to see what this Greninja can do. So I'm just going to use Aqua Storm. I'll take out this one Pokemon with hopes of that last Greninja. And I still have one prize card left. Oh, there goes Kyogre. I'm not too concerned. Volcarona. So 1, 2, 3 still. Not getting the card we want. So let's skip. Because I really want to get this guy out. That's going to be the biggest challenge with this deck. And why I say do not focus on using this deck around the Greninja. But in addition to what Kyogre can already do. Any other way I can get this guy out without, just turn by turn. So we're gonna run a little test and see, can you use an Ultra Ball? Search for that. And the answer is yes, you can. So now we play Quick Ball, discarding our last piece of Greninja. You go into your discard pile, hit play. Attach a water energy and switch them. So I can use Union Gain and the ability. I can look at what my opponent has. This just kind of helps with strategy. Or I could do Aqua Edge for 130. Let's do Union Game, just for the fun of it. It's not like we have to get knocked out. So again, we could look at our opponents. The reason the other two abilities don't show up is because they are automatically used. So, let's see. Twister Shuriken we can't use because there's... Oh, we do have one bench Pokemon. Let's do it. Massive full bench of V's and V maxes, and you just do a massive amount of damage to them. So let's do an edit on this one, not relying on the this one, not relying on having Blissey in there. So We're cloning it. Edit. And with this, I'm going to add some trainer cards to make it easier to get out that union. So, filters, water, union. We have a lot more energy in this version. Alright. I'm going to add 2 Adventurous Discovery, because they're helpful for getting the Volcarona as well. I'm going to up the Ultra Ball to 4. We get rid of 1 boss's order. And I'm just looking and seeing what else I have in here that are helpful for finding Pokemon, and then what also is helpful for discarding. Again, we're going to want these in here to help us be able to search our prizes. And I think that would make really good, because we've got Adventurous Discovery to help us look, 4 Ultra Balls to help us search. The Professor Burnets will probably bring back down to 2. Roseanne's backup will bring down, because the only value it has is being able to pull out the Kyogres and that if they get discarded. We'll bring our number of Kyogre down and our Cryogonal down, because I want to limit energy reduction as much as possible, but that may not be possible. Boss's order we want in here, because if we can get Greninja fully loaded, we want to be able to do as much damage to their strongest Pokemon as possible. And if they say bring out, or if we can put those Pokemon back on the bench and do 100 damage to them, or even with Kyogre and do 250 damage, it's worth it. So we'll bring fire down to 5. Actually, yeah, we'll keep it at that. Save it, and we're gonna test it out. After this test, we're gonna do a match and really test them out in actual play. Alright, we've already got one of them out. I hate starting this with Kyogre, but you do what you got to. end our turn, attack that first turn. Alright. So we'll look at all three of the bottom. 1, 2, and 3. I don't know. Well, there's a quick ball. We're gonna use water energy in. So now when we get prize cards, I know to search 4, 5, or 6. Because those are the unknowns. Play quick ball. And now we do a search. 1, 2. That tells me the other one is in the prize cards. Alright. We'll do a retreat, bring Kyogre out. Aqua Storm. Just fine. So we've still only got the one in there, but we lost our Professor Burnet. One more attack like that and we are knocked out. So we'll just... Oh, and he was protected. Oh! I've never seen that guy before. Alright, we'll bring out another Kyogre. That's a very impressive ability. A lot of protection against this Kyogre deck. So we will probably end up actually losing this while trying to get the Greninja out, which is fine. One good thing with this deck is you are using Kyogre to discard the Greninja. The bad thing is you are discarding the cards you need to also help you discard Greninja. So it's got a big gamble. Overall, I like the version that I did the first time with Kyogre, Blissey, and Greninja, because you've got so many elements to that deck to be able to attack. It's a fun little deck, so please like, subscribe, share, and hit your notifications. And next time we will try out one of the other V-Unions. I am thinking potentially of doing the Zacian one next, but we shall see. See you next time.